All right, welcome back to the channel. I am your host, God of Heroics, and today we are doing something a little bit different. I know that this is Sparking Zero, and I am not playing Goku Mini, but we are definitely talking about the first episode of Dragon Ball Daima. I watched it just a day late, an hour ago of time of recording, but it did release 2 days ago from time of posting. So please enjoy some Sparking Zero gameplay while we go over the first episode of Dragon Ball Daima, and I give my thoughts. So, please like this video, subscribe to the page, hit the notification bell for future uploads. So, the first episode of Dragon Ball Daima, it came off as like the beginning felt very reminiscent of the Battle of Gods and the Broly movie, where much like the Battle of Gods, there is like a party going on. It is Trunks' ninth birthday, so this is before the Dragon Ball superheroes film, where there are already like older teens, Goten and Trunks are, but it's probably after Battle of Gods or before. Who knows? I don't remember how old Trunks was during that movie. But anyway, there's a party, and then we get like a full recap of like Dragon Ball Z events, like we got at the beginning of the Broly movie. Except this time it's much longer. It's people in the Demon Realm watching all the events go down. There's some kind of plot going on, but they don't tell us too much detail. Basically, the new king of the Demon Realm, named Goma, he is now the new king because Deborah, who was the king, is now dead. I'm not entirely certain what his plan is, but he was talking to Degesu, who is, I guess, his assistant. He's also the brother of Supreme Kai, by the way. That is a thing that I didn't know was even, in existence. But yeah, apparently Supreme Kai has a brother named Degesu, who is in the demon realm with Lord Goma, or now King Goma, and they were discussing some kind of plan of his, and basically they're saying that one, they're going to use the Earth Dragon Balls, and because the Dragon Balls that are in their world, there's three of them, but there's also three really powerful warriors guarding those three Dragon Balls. So it's really difficult for people in the Demon Realm to get the Dragon Ball. So he's going to use the ones on Earth, or that's their plan, rather. The guest who tells him that now that Majin Buu is dead, that there is no one to stand in the way of their plans. So that confused me because now I'm like, what are your plans? The reason that Majin Buu would have been in your way, you know? And then on top of that, they're like, hey, maybe the Z fighters will stop you or will want to get in your way. So they suggest, well, Goma says, that he's going to turn them into kids. And I'm like, that's okay. Like, I wish there was a I'm gonna wish on the Dragon Balls reason for that, like some kind of energy siphoning spell or something from like black magic. Because they mention that the Dragon Balls on Earth are white magic, but all the ones in the Demon Realm are, black magic. So I figured there would have been some kind of like black magic spell or something that would have caused that. But nope, they just used the Dragon Balls, which is basically just the beginning of GT. So this is like a mix of Battle of Gods, Broly, and GT, and I'm like, it's okay. But anyway, we meet this new character, Dr. Arinsu, who I don't give a damn who they release for the rest of this show. That is Bay. Like, oh my god. Like, I thought Toa was fine from Dragon Ball Xenoverse, but no, 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 no. Dr. Arinsu is bad, bro. Like, ooh. Anyway, more importantly, so she shows up and she gets involved in all this nonsense. It turns out that she's Degetsu's sister, which means that she's also Supreme Kai's sister. So now there's a trio: Supreme Kai. I'm just gonna call him Kai. Well, no, I can't really call him Kai because that's a title. So Supreme Kai, I guess he doesn't have an actual name. Then there's Degetsu and then Aritsu. So Goma and Degetsu get this really old ass Namekian who's apparently like I'm gonna assume he's like the OG creator of the Dragon Balls and knows everything about them because they basically tell him that they're gonna give him 1,000 more years of life if they help him out with Dragon Balls on Earth. So anyway, they go to Earth, which surprise, surprise, was the easiest damn thing in the world, which shouldn't have been because it's straight up stated that to go from the demon realm to Earth is literally freaking forbidden. So I don't know how. Like it was literally super easy. Like they pulled up in a ship. Some overpowering being showed up and is like, "Yo, who are you?" And they're like, "Oh, I'm King Goma. I'm going to Earth." And they're like, "All right, have fun." Like that what the hell? What the fuck was that? There was literally no pushback on that. There was suspense of for like 5 seconds where the thing did a full 360 turn and then was like, all right, you're good to go. And I'm like, what? Then we find out that apparently Earth is a popular location for them to go to. I think they called it Location 3 or some shit or whatever, which takes them to Dende's Lookout. But they're like, yeah, it's a popular location. He's like, yeah, because Bobbity and Deborah. And then they're like, oh no, there's another one who was Dr. Arinsu. So it's confirmed that Dr. Arinsu has made at least one trip to Earth. No idea what that's all about. We don't know what her motives are, but basically, she does a lot of scientific research. Kind of, I think of her as like an Android 21 stand in, at least from the very few scenes we get of her. I think we get like a minute or two of her tops. Um, Oh yeah, I forgot to mention. There's a character that we see kind of hiding in the background, who listened to Goma and Degesu and Arinsu's entire conversation. I forget his name, but it's not Pansy, but the boy that's on their team from the promotional stuff. I don't remember his name, but you know who I'm talking about. Anyway, so they go to Earth. Goku and Vegeta are sparring, and then everybody else is at the party. This old guy pulls up, and he has this really overpowered ability. Two overpowered abilities, by the way. Which, if Dende ever acquires these, like, bro, there is no reason for this for anything to not be happening as far as making wishes with the Dragon Balls. Because this dude not only had the power to call forth Dragon Balls from around the world. Dragon Balls he didn't create, by the way. He calls them all to his location after saying that it was going to be difficult. He's like, because Dende tells him that the Dragon Balls were used recently in the last year, so they're stone. And he's like, oh, that's going to make it a little difficult to find. And then he almost effortlessly, in fact, no, straight up effortlessly, summons all seven Dragon Balls to his location. Like, it literally wasn't even that difficult. He said it's hard, and then in like 2 seconds, he had all the Dragon Balls. So I don't know what the hell he's talking about. It seems like everything in this first episode, it seems like every time they say, "Oh, something's going to be difficult," or it might not happen because whatever, that like it turns out to be super freaking easy. So I don't know. So I'm now I believe that when Goku and Vegeta and whoever else is going to the Demon Realm to stop this guy from doing whatever he's doing, that those three warriors that are protecting the Dragon Balls are probably going to be the easiest motherfuckers to ever just annihilate. Because like saying something is hard doesn't apparently doesn't mean it's difficult in this world anymore. Oh, we can't I can't do my plan because Majin Buu is in my way. Majin Buu literally dies. Oh, great, let's go do that. Now that I'm the Demon King because Deborah also freaking died. Then it's like, oh well, getting to Earth is forbidden for people in the demon realm. Well, not only did Bobbity and Deborah just go to Earth like it was freaking nothing, but apparently these guys also got the green light to go to Earth for freaking nothing. And apparently Dr. Arinzu's been to Earth minimum one time. So nothing is difficult in this world, apparently, at least not for the demons. So, also confirmed that Namekians are actually from the demon realm, and apparently the Namekians escaped somehow, and that's how they settled on planet Namek, which, again, super easy to escape the demon realm. May as well not even have like actual rules set up or anything. So not only did this senile old man, who's very likely in the 3000s plus of age, just summon all the Dragon Balls to his location in 2 seconds after saying it's hard, but then he also just straight up reawakened the Dragon Balls, which was also super freaking easy. Like, literally didn't even consider, oh, maybe this power isn't that powerful, or maybe I'm not strong enough considering I'm so old. No, he just does it because he has that ability. So then they bring up Shinron because they know the phrase, which is Rise Shinron. They know the phrase to awaken him because they watched it on what I can only assume is the demon version of GodTube, which is the God version of YouTube, and they got the password that way. So no, still no idea how they're even watching all this because I've never seen any portals open up or any kind of floating drone eyeballs or anything that just happens to be watching this stuff. So I assume that they're just on Crunchyroll, just like us, just watching Dragon Ball. Also, when they awaken, Shinron they wish for everybody to, be younger, like kindergartners, and then everybody who's a kid just turn them into freaking babies. So that's kind of how we get into that nonsense. Also, Degesu's Supreme Kai's brother just sort of bitch slaps Dende, and then Popo offers him like juice. That was strange, but yeah, no. So all the characters got turned younger, and that was pretty much the end of the episode. All in all, this show might be gas. I don't know. This show might be good. Like the animation looks good, the setup for the story was whatever, but I'm still holding out. I give shows like 5 episodes to prove their worth. Anyway, there is one more thing that irritated me about this particular episode. They retconned something. So I know that this series is happening sometime before Dragon Ball Superheroes, which is when Gohan announced, well, proved that he's been training on his own, and then even said that he's going to continue training with Piccolo. Now, my real issue here is not with Gohan, because they said that he's studying, so he didn't show up for the party. Sure, whatever. I don't know if he's studying, like he hasn't actually gotten his scholar job, which would set this movie back even before Battle of Gods, or if this is like studying like for an upcoming, I don't know, like research paper or something that he has to do. Who knows? Anyway, at the party, there is Supreme Kai and Kibito, and Goku asked how they defused. Now, I remember hearing that they diffused from being Kibito Kai by wishing with the Namek Dragon Balls, and also that the Pachara earrings are permanent fusion if there's a Kai involved in the fusion, which by Goku and Vegeta only lasted an hour as Vegito. Now, Kibito announces that they saw that when Goku and Vegeta were in Boo's body when they got absorbed, that the fusion was undone. So then they asked Boo to swallow them as Kibito Kai to undo it. And then it's said that Majin Buu's body produces some kind of mysterious gas inside of it that has a magical property to undo Patara fusions. Why did we do that? Because easily could have just been like, oh, how'd you guys defuse? Oh, we used the Namek Dragon Balls to wish us unfused. Great. No retcon there. And then the gas or whatever, like, it's fine, sure. He can, let's say that he has gas in his body that can undo fusions, and that's like what the move Mystic Breath or Innocence Breath or whatever is that he has uses. And it can undo fusion, sure, but why did that have to be the reason for Kibito Kai to get undone and the reason for Vegito to get undone? We already had two perfectly good reasons for both of those things to get undone. I don't know. I don't like it. I mean, like, there's some concepts in here that I like Goma, King Goma is planning to wish for some item. It's like a third eye artifact, something that gives absolute power to the Demon King, and it's something that I guess Deborah's dad was the first to use, I think he said. So they don't know where it is because apparently he hid it or lost it or something. And they one of their wishes is going to be to bring him that artifact. Cool. I don't know what his plan with that absolute power is. Maybe he's going to use it to defeat the warriors that are protecting the Dragon Balls in the Demon Realm, and then make some kind of grandiose wish that can only be done with black magic. Who knows? But anyway, that's about it. That's a cool concept. I don't know who this guy is that was hiding, that was listening in on the conversation. He's probably gonna show up with Pansy and meet up with Goku and them and explain some stuff in the next episode. But we'll see. Again, I give shows 5 episodes to impress me. This first episode really wasn't that great to me. Like, it looks good, but story wise, I'm not really there. Like, there's a lot of mystery behind what's going on that I would like to, have answers to. But as far as what I've seen so far, I can't say the story is really that great. But again, I give everything 5 episodes, so we'll see. Anyway, that's going to be it for me. Please like the video, subscribe to the page, hit the notification bell. Tell me your thoughts about this first episode of Dragon Ball Daima. Let me know in the comment section down below, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.